We're currently stood in Poole Town Centre, and behind me is a rain garden that was designed and built a few years ago as part of a highway improvement scheme, and it allowed us to create some more green space for local people to enjoy as well in the town centre. Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole Council was formed in April 2019 as we came together as a new green space team. We felt it was really important to have new strategies and policies that would bring all of our work together. A key way to do that was to write a green infrastructure strategy. The launch of the Natural England Green Infrastructure Framework has really helped us to kind of think about the pathways, and having those maps and being able to explain where we can make a tangible difference through interventions and sort of investment. That was really strong and really powerful. We started off gathering all that base information, really understanding those data sets that set the platform for then writing the whole strategy. Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole, which is home to over 400,000 people and one of the largest unitary authorities in the country. So things like the areas of deprivation are really key to understanding where it is most important that access to green space will make a difference to people. We've got 2,500 hectares of green space in BCP. We're blessed with Poole Harbour, which is second largest natural harbour in the world. We've got large swathes of urban heathland as well, some of the most important lowland heath certainly in the south of the UK. Trying to understand the context of what all that looks like as a mosaic and what the connectivity, how that could be enhanced in the future. The framework has really allowed us to think about how we now embed our strategy locally. So the GI strategy will sit as an adopted policy within the local plan, and all that mapping and the data set and evidence has been just incredibly valuable. BCP Council has also been developing what we now call an urban forest strategy. So it starts out looking at our tree and woodland canopy cover, how we risk manage our tree stock, how we manage and maintain trees on our open spaces. So in some wards, tree canopy cover is as low as 5 or 6%, and in some wards is up around 35–40%. But in places like where I'm stood in Poole Town, they're really low, and there's high-rise flats and quite dense urban populations, many of which will have less access to green space. So again, through the GI principles, we know that these people and those local communities will be hardest hit by climate change, and this strategy work is really allowing us to identify where the priority for investment needs to be made.
Natural England's Green Infrastructure Framework has given us a roadmap of how we can work together in partnership, how we can make these changes on the ground, and how we can engage the community along the way. Here at Winton Rec, heavy rainfall, it can flood local people's cellars. So we're engaging the community there to come in and help us create a SUD to collect that rainwater, to sort of harvest it and enhance the park from a biodiversity point of view. We believe that community parks can thrive when we work in partnerships. By supporting and enhancing our local green spaces and encouraging more biodiversity on site, we are providing contact with nature for the local communities. People can walk to their park and hear birdsong, see dragonflies and butterflies amongst the wildflower meadows, and maybe most importantly, be really connected with nature on their doorstep.
Opportunities for funding within BCP could be potentially quite exciting over the next few years. So Biodiversity Net Gain gives us the opportunity to set up our own habitat banking vehicle to bring in Biodiversity Net Gain credits that we can use to establish specific interventions and improvements for habitats over the next 30 years. We are also putting together an urban greening design guide. Everybody can do their bit, turning BCP from grey to green.